guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. My name is Austin Betha and I am your big sister, just like big brother. I'm feeling very generous today, so that means that I'm going to be inserting a few clips, just sprinkling a few clips here and there for you guys. So without wasting any more time, let's talk about everything that happened on today's episode of the Bbnaija highlight, okay? First, as usual, they had their morning workout and all of that. After the workout, there was now the whole session for massage. When I don't say I like my if you're not subscribed to my other channel, then you might not really know how important massages are to me, okay? But these people on day 3, they massage themselves. We had Prince massaging Katrina, and then Lekon was just there dragging Erica up and down. When friendship still a sweet body, they were just there talking about massage. In fact, both of them even discussed who was going to give Erica her own massage. And then at the end of everything, it was Uncle Neil that gave her that massage in the garden. She was lying down on the bed. The guy was giving her the massage. Till they enter, the guy they help her stretch all in neck. All in neck we don't bend, cause now this side don't bend. So now guys, I need a massage. I need massage. Anyway, after the whole massage thing, guys, they were now talking about their love life and everything. Oh, have you been in love before? What is the craziest thing you've done for love? Kaisha say, there was one time say she be mumu for one boy like that. One boy say she be mumu. See, let me tell you, all of us, we get our story. You don't get one boy somewhere or one girl who say we don't do nonsense things for. We say shame self with the catch us. We won't talk out. I mean, most of them took us talk about their love experiences, but the one that actually caught my attention was Katrina. She was like, oh, she has never been in love, but the craziest thing she has done is pay bills for younger guys that she was with. And then they asked her, how come you're saying you've never been in love? I thought you said you were married at some point in your life. She was like, yeah, but it wasn't love. Like, I wasn't in love with the guy. I just really like him. He's my best friend. I respect him. I'm like, okay. So that just made me realize that, okay, some people they marry for different reasons, but my own be say, if na money they find and wear. If na love, find and wear. If God won't come butter your bread, he will give you the two. Join together, money and love. Hell, now that one is sweet pass. Anyway, as Biggie saw that they were now getting to know themselves, they were talking about love and everything. Biggie was like, okay, these people are becoming lazy in his house. Well, he didn't particularly say that, but he was like, look, you guys need to also get busy with your hands and your mind. Like, you need to think. And then he brought them materials for them to make nose masks and also make sanitizers, because Corona dey town when they did that house. I mean, Corona still dey, but at that time Corona plenty. Corona carry all your family members come. So Biggie was like, okay, you guys need to actually make sanitizers for yourselves. And it was a wonderful task. I mean, that was their first task ever, and they did so well. Now, before I move on, let me just make this announcement as it was announced to us on the show, because anything that I do for the show, now I'm going to tell you now. Announcement. If you have any questions for any of the Bbnaija housemates from the Bbnaija lockdown season, please do well to make a 30 seconds video and send it on Twitter using the hashtag #BBNaijaHM. That's obviously housemates. I'm going to leave a picture of the announcement on the screen so that you guys can see it as well. And you just might get lucky, your questions will be asked during the Bbnaija lockdown reunion that will be coming pretty soon, okay? Anyways, moving on, guys. It was time for their first diary session with Big Brother, and he was asking them how their stay has been so far. A lot of them had nice things to say. Oh, Biggie, your house is really cool. We're getting to know ourselves. It feels like we're the best team to have come into your house. This one. But some people had like quite different things to say. Kasha was just there saying, Biggie, all of them are fake. This minute this person is nice to you, the next minute they are not nice to you. Kasha, on the 3rd day, you already knew the people that were fake. And oh my god, before I forget, Big Brother had to bring back the whole washing machine thingy with Dorothy. When he had asked her, what else do you want from Big Brother? And she was like, Biggie, can you get us a washing machine? That thing cracked me up, not be small.
Can we have a washing machine?
This girl.
But I don't have the facilities to use my hand to wash.
You'll learn now. Alright guys, moving on from that, we now had like the food wahala between Tochi and Katrina, actually, because Katrina was the one that made soup, but apparently when she was dishing the soup for the housemates, they don't put Tochi mouth because Tochi been day garden, not day inside when the soup they serve him, So when he came inside, he was like, yo, where's my soup? And then they started looking for soup. na so soup not reach the guy vex thing pain am because na me sef he go pay me for that kind of house when we say meat yakpa, you know, things ingredients, you know, all the the things complete, the condiments complete, because them say you not remember put my own, you not remember. Anyway, now let's talk about the love triangles that were already forming in Biggie's house. And of course, the most prominent one, the one that was in our faces, was that of Lilo and Eric. You know, they were always everywhere together, just the three. You know, they don't my god, like it was just too much. Big Brother even had to ask Lilo, like, Lilo, what's up? Biggie has noticed that you spend a lot of time with Eric. Can you tell us what's going on? She's like, he talks to me. Lilo. Anyway, let's just move on. That same night, yeah, Eric and Neo, they come sit down, they discuss. As per Eric, they try build your relationship with Lilo. Neo, they try build your relationship with V, you know. And then there was one question Eric asked Neo. She get green card, yeah, she get green paper, yeah. Now I'm gonna say, a London girl. I say, Eric was not telling Neo that he doesn't really know what's up with Lilo, that he has made his intentions known to her and all of that, but she keeps saying that she has a relationship outside this one and that one, you know. They can't go see the talk. Neo too can't say even himself, he not really expect say I see not come Biggie house, say they gone body together, him and V, but that he's enjoying it because I mean the girl has something to say. When she speaks, people listen. So for him, the girl said they're alright. They were now talking, at one point they not even talked about Erica. That's as if there's one bad blood that Erica now wants to be having. This was Eric speaking actually. It was like, Erica is giving him this vibe as if there's like bad blood. You guys remember when they got into the house, it was like, I'm Eric, and Erica was like, oh, I'm Erica. So the whole Erica thingy was now a thing in Biggie's house. But then as soon as Eric now started tilting towards Lilo, he noticed that Erica gave him chance. And for me, I feel like I would have done the same thing that Erica did. If I noticed that you're getting close to a particular girl, I'll give you chance. Maybe I not say that mean they block on her love. But then I don't think Erica did that from a bad place. You know, she just noticed that okay, this friendship that I was thinking we could build, it not really they work because every time they were together, I mean Eric and Lilo were together. So the next best thing would have just been to take the other route, which was exactly what Erica did. But they're still talking about that one, and I know say Ebuka must to raise this matter when they start this reunion. Ebuka has to mention it because we need to understand the bad blood. Now on the other hand, Tochi was having a conversation with Bright about a particular girl. Guys, if you know the person they were talking about, I beg remind me, because at this point I'm even confused about the girl they were talking about. You know, Tochi was like, you guys spend a lot of time together, you know, are you trying to, you know, have something serious with her? Brighton was like, no, not exactly. Are you interested in her? You know, I don't really know. I didn't really get who they were talking about, and I can't remember right now who they were actually talking about that particular day. Kasha and Praise also had their own fair share of love talk and everything. Kasha was like, oh, 5 months ago, if you had asked me if I wanted to get married and have kids, I would have told you no, but right now I'm ready to, you know, find someone that I love, you know, just have my own kids and all of that stuff. And then Praise was like, oh, for him, he's been in a relationship for 4 years, and although the lady's older than him, you know, he really likes her and all of that. But then again, the truth is, when you're in a relationship with somebody, there are times when you like really hate that person, and there are times when the love will be so heightened. And for me, I would say that that's actually true. You know, there are times when you just want to break your partner's head. Just break that their coconut head, make the thing open. But you know, if you break them, because if you break them, then you're gonna get a dick. That's the thing. You know, he was like, for him, he has gone like really deep with the whole relationship thing and all of that. And of course, we all know what happened when they came out. You know, he got married to that his lady that he was talking about in the house. I mean, I was impressed because some people go come outside now, the marriage not work again. But you know, he pulled through, and for me, that's a plus. Now for day 4, of course, the alarm rang. You know, all those Biggie sound, all those bed, all those things where they make noise early in the morning. Biggie go play those things, all of them can't wake up. Then of course they went for their morning workout routine and all of that. After that, they had like a talent show thingy where they had to mimic one another. And guys, Praise killed it. Praise was so good at it. You know, he was mimicking the housemates, how they walk, how they talk, you know, how Eric puts his hand, how this one shakes her bum bum. It was just really funny. And then we now had that Kaisha singing moment, yeah, where she was teaching us, by us I mean us, the housemates, yeah, she was teaching us the song, you know, Big Brother Naija, he picked me up from nothing and turned me into something big brother, and that's not be the voice where she takes singer, but now my own voice I go take, because now what I get, I'll give. It turns you into something. Yes, I call him big brother. from that, of course, there were conversations here and there amongst the housemates. You know, they were already forming alliances. We had Nengi, we had Tricky T, and we had Wathoni. They were talking about the whole head of house thingy. You know, Nengi wanted to know if anybody would pick her as their deputy if they made it to the head of house, blah 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 blah. They should had that conversation, moved on. Then it was time for them to talk about their travel experiences. You know, where this one was like, oh yeah, I've been here, I've been to Seychelles, I've been here, I've been here, I've been here. Then we never been anywhere. I don't really know what to want to do, you know, because we just did it. They talk, oh, I've been to Calabar. When I went to Calabar, you know, when I went to Enugu, you know, they just had that conversation telling us where they've been to and all of that, because of course Biggie noticed that some of them were actually well traveled, and it was just really nice that they shared their experiences and all of that. Okay, oh yeah, let me just mention this here. That conversation Neo and Eric had was on the 4th day, but on the 3rd day Eric actually had a conversation with Lekon, where Lekon was like, I mean, you've told her how you feel about her and she's still talking about her boyfriend and all of that, so the best thing I'll advise you to do is just keep talking to her. Since you enjoy her company, just keep it at that. You guys will be fine, blah blah blah. As per relationship coach, you know, you just tell Eric that and say, guy, don't give up, but you know, just keep trying. You know, if you work, you know, how far you work, Mona, let me know for comment, because I not really remember. I don't remember. Now, of course, it was time for their first ever Thursday wager task, and Biggie had told them to split themselves into two. We had the guys on one group and the girls on another group, and Biggie wanted them to come up with a total score of 30 points. But you know, at the end of the task, which actually made them, you know, answer questions about one another, you know, because since they spent like the whole day talking about themselves, Biggie expected that they were paying attention. So that was what the task was based off of. And you know, they were asking questions like, which of the male housemates actually likes his girlfriend's short with a big forehead? Guys, if you know the answer, tell me. Of course, we all know the answer, but if you remember, tell me for comment section. Now, when they finished the whole task, the guys had a total score of 7 points, while the girls had a total score of 10 points, which obviously was nowhere near 30 points, and that obviously meant that they lost their wager. And you know, Big Brother told them that they were not going to have any increase with their Bbnaija. It was still the same thing. And I also mentioned to you guys in the last video that Big Brother had fined Bright O and Neo for audio infringement. You know, they do shit talk for night, but Biggie told them, just like I told you people at the beginning of the video, that he was in a very good mood and he was going to be generous to them that particular night. So he cancelled their audio infringement and told them to note that he's not always going to be generous. So I'm also telling people to note that I might also not be generous every single time with clips. Any day when I put on, I'm gonna take on like that. Any day when I put on, no, say that day I don't want to put on, because if they give me copyright strike, now me gonna cry. When I don't know, no, so they'll give me strike or they'll give me warning. Now me because you cry. So if I feel like it's too much, I'm not going to put it. Okay, you guys enjoy the gists. Okay, more the gist. Now gist will come gist. Okay. Anyway, that's basically everything that happened, apart from the fact that Prince was having a conversation with Lilo and Dorothy in the room. They were in the room, and Prince was like, Lilo, madam, you're just coming your body too much to Uncle Eric. I mean, you need to also mingle with others, because I mean, you guys, if you remember the show, now so Lilo and Eric just they gone, but the thing was really irritating at some point, and that's exactly the point Prince was trying to make. Like, yo, we just got here. It's okay for you to like somebody and want to talk to that person every time, but also make room for other people to get to know you, because it's a game. And we all know how that ended. And to me, I would also mention to you guys here, I don't think this highlight is for us. We know what we saw, okay? This highlight is majorly for the housemates, you know, because when they want to start denying things now, when reunion starts, if Ebuka ask them now, they'll say, oh, I don't remember. May they remember. Biggie just they show them all these things, so that when questions start to pop up, they know they feign ignorance, because we are not ignorant. We know what we watch. Now they don't know what they show us. So highlights now for the housemates. Then for us too, it's just to remind us, okay, just in case we forget, our own forget, their own ignorance. So this reunion, now for two of us, so better keep quiet. The point I try to make now, you don't confuse yourself. But anyways, that's basically everything that happened on today's episode of the Big Brother Naija highlight. And obviously we're calling it a day because nothing else to talk. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a very big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed, and I will definitely see you guys on the next one. All right, bye guys.